He fits right along with our time frame to win now and win in the future. And the future to me is 3-4 years from now. The future, 10 years from now, I don't know. I don't think they probably bury me and Jay Button, or we bury ourselves.
Yes. Welcome back to NBA Cinema. Guys, so we feared the worst for Kyrie Irving. We did the video last night, but the worst has been actualized and realized, man. Kyrie Irving out for the season with a devastating ACL injury. No chance for him to come back this late, man. And you think about everything that has gone on around the Mavericks organization over the last month. You trade away the golden boy in Dallas, Luka Doncic, to the Los Angeles Lakers. And then you get Anthony Davis. He puts up a great first half, then re-aggravates that abdominal strain. And now you have Kyrie Irving out. Now, you already had your bigs and rim protectors out, but now you have your two marquee guys out. AD should come back this year, but no, Kyrie Irving is not part of the plan. He's part of the reason that the team, not Kyrie Irving, but the team felt like they could move on from Luka. Well, let's check this out. We're going to read this article from the New York Post. It says, no Luka and now no Kyrie. The Mavericks' horrific stretch of bad luck worsened Monday when Kyrie Irving suffered a season-injury torn ACL in his left knee, according to multiple reports. Dallas, after making the controversial decision to trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, is now without its two biggest stars in Irving and Davis, while Doncic is leading the Lakers' resurgence. And the Lakers have moved all the way up to number 2, guys. So, man, you know, that's something to behold, but it says Jason Kidd, you know, he said just unlucky, you know, when it happens. And, you know, that's kind of the sentiment around the organization right now. Irving suffered the torn ACL in the first quarter of Monday's 122-98 home loss to the Kings after falling to the ground following a drive to the basket. The former Duke star landed awkwardly and then grabbed his left knee, setting off concern. Davis and his staffer helped Irving to the bench, but he actually returned to the court to shoot 2 free throws while the crowd chanted MVP. Irving then exited the court for what will be his final time this season. And, you know, I just kind of wanted to read that, guys, and look at the devastation around this organization as the Mavericks are in 10th place and descending rapidly. You have Luka traded. They justify it with their window being now. And I always said, you know, Kyrie has had some injuries in his history, and now you're betting on, see, back in the past, one of these guys would be healthy, the other one would be injured. You know, it wouldn't be as bad. But I feared this was a possibility. Like, if Luka tore his ACL, but you still have Kyrie, the team is okay with that. If Kyrie tears his ACL, they're cheering for him to come back. But you still have Luka on the perimeter. So you're still expecting to do some pretty good things. Where your season can go may change, but you're expecting, you know, to go into postseason and potentially do a little bit of damage. Now, though, oh my God, this is so bad. Kyrie Irving, unreal basketball player, has been doing his thing all season, playing at a high level. Again, like I said, they felt like they could move on from Kyrie. I'm just ready to hear from Patrick Dumont and Nico Harrison, Jason Kidd, everybody in between. This is going to be a big topic of discussion. When you make a move like that to trade a 25-year-old, you have to win the championship that year. And I think we know they're not going to come close to sniffing one this year. Man, this is going to be really, really bad. And any team that's thinking about pulling the trigger on their young star, this may be a cautionary tale of why you may want to rethink that. You think you're going all in for a championship, but things in the game of basketball happen. And so you want to be sure that, like, now if Luka gets hurt and then their season changes, but he's still with them, okay, they'll just deal with whatever it is. But you cannot trade Luka Doncic. The player you brought in from him get hurt the first game. The player who you turn the keys over completely on the perimeter gets hurt for the season. And these guys are over the age of 30. And so that window, one of the years of the window, which is probably, this year might be the best year for the window. Who knows, right? With AD's injury history, there's nothing to suggest this is an outlier, that this isn't something that can happen frequently. I think the Mavs handled that, and that's why you saw all the protests. I think they handled this so poorly that, the backlash that they're getting, they deserve all of it. You look on social media, all of the Fire Nico Harrison tweets and if you go to any social media platform, right, they're saying that about him. I feel bad for Kyrie Irving because he's not, I don't want to get him lumped in as somebody who was pushing for Luka to be out the door. That was his brother, by all accounts. That's why you saw the fans embracing Kyrie Irving. He's done nothing but change his image and the perception about him that even some people was rocking with Kyrie the whole time, you know what I'm saying? But some people had a perception that he wasn't putting his team first, he wasn't doing his job, and Kyrie was saying, I'm standing for something bigger. I think Kyrie Irving is appreciative that, he has the opportunity to play this game. I don't think he takes that for granted. And, Kevin Love, he responded, he said, man, devastating for Kai. Love you, my brother, and speedy recovery. You mean so much to this game. And, man, I hate that. I just hate that for Kyrie Irving, man. Mentally tough. And it's strange to see, like, that injury. When I saw it, initially I thought he bumped his knee when it happened in real time. When he planted that foot, you saw that knee kind of buckle. That knee-to-knee collision is what I thought did it. But they said it was that weight shift back to the other knee, and then it just, oh, my God. I hate seeing injuries like that. If you ever play basketball, you know how that is and what that feels like. You get those type of injuries. It's always scary when you hear something pop or, you go to stand up and you fall back down. You like, this one here is a little different than the other ones. Man. I feel bad for Kyrie Irving. I feel bad for Kyrie Irving and all of this, man. This is sad. I hate that for the young man. But, again, let me know how you guys feel about the way the Mavs organization has handled all these moves and everything that's happened, since Luka Doncic trade. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.